Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Alcoholic Phoenix here, and welcome to episode number 4 of my Subsistence Let's Play series. We got a bear, like, right here. This is not that great. It's making me a little bit nervous, if I'm being honest. Last episode, I spent quite a bit of time hunting around for food, and we went pretty poorly, honestly. I also made some ammo, because I ended up using all my ammo that I had. Ammo is just made with gunpowder and casings, if you didn't know. I did show it off, but the footage disappeared off my hard drive, so that's awesome. So, oh well, I guess that's a lost episode, pretty much. Not much I can really do about that. But today is a new day, and we still need food somewhat desperately. And we don't have a lot of ammo to help with that. And I really thought that small animals such as rabbits and chickens, I'd be able to just pop once in the head and that was it. But it doesn't always seem so easy in the grand scheme of things. We also made a shirt as well, which was made with some cloth and some cordage. Pretty cheap, but also doesn't provide a hell of a lot of protection anyway, so, you know, take it as you will. Whoa, big stutter. Now, let's just get this ore, potassium. Alright, cool. So we need to find loot boxes, we need to find fiber, and we, more importantly, really need to try and get food. And, unfortunately, there's a chicken right there, but there's also a bear right there. Fuck. I don't have enough ammo to take out that bear. I would die. Might be able to take out the chicken, though. Bear makes me nervous, man. Don't turn this way, please. Yeah, keep walking away. Sweet. Alright, it's the proteins that I'm always low on. The proteins is what's going to get me killed. It's what... The problem is, it's not so much I'm going to die instantly from running out of food, it's more the fact that when you have no protein, you have no strength, which means you can't sprint, and walking in this game, although not the slowest I've ever seen in a video game, is still pretty slow. What is this? Cotton plant seeds. Ooh. So now we've got one bullet left. So if we get into a scuffle with a beast, we're pretty much fucked. My biggest issue is I really wish... I guess the best way to do it is I have to create a farm. Like, they're more or less in a way forcing me that unless I want to make arrows and shoot things with a bow, or just literally farm loot boxes for enough ammo every day just to feed myself, then I do have to create a farm to get these animals on a more frequent basis. Seems to be the way they're leading me. And I mean, we've also still got to worry about the hunters. I mean, it's been 2 days now since we set up enough of a base to have the hunters want to come after us. So that in itself could be a massive problem, because I've got no ammo to defend myself. Alright, well, there is that. Okay, so we should be good on stamina for a little bit. I mean, if I had a nice stockpile of these, I would feel pretty comfortable. But I don't. I do not have a stockpile of them at all. What? Oh, there we go. I opened it, but then somehow backed out of it. It's the fucking wolves, man, that I'm worried about. The bears, like, if you disturb them, you can pretty much just outrun them, but the wolves, you really can't. You're kind of just screwed. We just got to keep picking stuff up and try and see if we can expand the base somewhat. We also might want to look at having to make, you know, a better gun. Like, that's very expensive. I'm not exactly sure how you get the iron fragments. That's probably the cheapest thing to make, is a shotgun. I guess trying to make the shells for it, though, is probably pretty expensive, too. 6 ammo casings and 15 gunpowder. Is that per shot? If that's per shot, that is crazy expensive. This is more potassium, right? Indeed it is. I'm almost, for some reason, getting that feeling that the only place you can find iron is in the snow area. You fuck... What? Oh, fuck me. You're a big mama. It's alright, I'm staying away. Changed my mind. I really like the weather this way. Honestly, I think it's much nicer over this side of the map. Okay. You just stay where the fuck you are and leave me alone, okay? That's right. Thank you, Mr. Bear. Alright. We're getting a good number of resources today. I feel like we've been somewhat efficient. Getting stuff on a pretty regular basis. We also need plenty of wood. Oh, straight into the inventory. Ah, I missed that one. Got that one. Beautiful. I keep looking at these on the wall, on the rocks, and keep checking to see what they are. This is iron. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, baby. So then you need a refinery to smelt that down into the actual fragments itself. Okay. Interesting. We're learning as we go here. Alright. Like I said, the only thing I'm actually worried about not having enough of is food at this point. Just the protein side of things. Like, if we had a reliable way to kill wolves, which I guess the only real way we can do it is if we get, arrows, really. Might be our best bet, and they're gonna require feathers. Makes it a bit harder, because then we have to continuously kill chickens as well. This chicken, what does it say? Can be domesticated, will lay 1 egg for each level after level 2. Okay. So to domesticate them, I believe we build like this little pen thing or something? Little fenced off area, I'm not exactly sure. I haven't, like I said, I'm trying not to look into it. I'm trying to experience the game without, you know, sucking the wiki's butthole too much. Trying to, anyway. I mean, it's going somewhat okay with doing that. Hey, you can see my base from here. That's pretty cool. Can we see any other hunters' bases around? Potentially? It'd be pretty crazy, we could. Is that one there? Right there. I don't know. Hard to tell. Wouldn't surprise me, though. I wonder what the gain is on ore. Is it like 1 to 1, or is it like 2 to 1, or 3 to 1? Because I'd imagine for a rifle, requiring 15 fragments, I'd imagine they probably want like a fair bit of... You have to collect a fair bit of stuff, so that's not so easy. Although, in my opinion, that should be the easier thing, because making the ammo is expensive as it is. The ammo is like, what? Super expensive. That is not good. That is actually the worst thing that could happen right now. Okay. He's... We didn't get close enough for him to aggro completely, so that's good. They have like these weird aggro things where they'll give you... It's like a warning, and then it's like, hey, if you push too much closer, I'm going to be really pissed and I'm going to eat you. So we got a bit lucky on that I was paying attention. This bear is still hanging around, though. He's going to cause some major issues soon if he doesn't fuck off. He's level 1. He's got 180 health, though. Fuck. Let me just get up on my... Thank you. Okay, let's just shift-click what we can in here. It'll all hopefully stack. Of course, the chicken doesn't stack. Oh, shit. Don't do that. The fuck, dude? I don't like that mechanic. Jesus. Okay, so for most part, we probably want to turn at least half of this into cordage. Now, with these chickens, is there something in here that I would need for that? There's a plant bed. I can grow plants in. Animal housing. Keep animals. Reared animals provide much greater resources than wild animals. Okay. Recycle any item into mass. Mass storage. Are you serious, dude? What the fuck do I do? That's so strange. That's scary as shit. I feel comfortable about that. Okay. Yeah, so, anyway, what I was doing, refinery. That's doable. We're gonna have no more power, though, if we do that, so we probably want the small power generator first, right? Which would be, like, what? Scrap metal, electronics, and planks. Is that what we want? And do we have to power... I suppose we power this with biofuel. See how that used power? This will regenerate slowly over time, and so will this. You can see in 0.33 per second and in 0.07 per second. There are ways to increase it with different things added to your base. Okay, so now we got the power generator. Alright, overdrive 2 times power for 3 times the fuel. So we're going to add biofuel. Let's just... Yes. Let's have 1. Fuel added to power generator. Holy crap. What does that do? How's that go? Now it does 1.83 power per second. And then... Okay. Craft ammo, building materials, and upgrade weapons. Ooh, this could be interesting. That could be very interesting. I did not notice there was a workbench. We also really got to get going on... Like, maybe making this slightly bigger as well. Like, what's that? That's planks, cordage, and stuff. Planks, cordage. Which means we got to make planks. How many did we need? 5. Okay, I've queued up enough. There's also, if you click here, you can get curved and then stairs type of foundations. It's very cool. It's actually a lot more items than I thought there was in it. Alright, we're pretty low on protein as well. Shiitake mushrooms. Unfortunately, eating fruit and veg does nothing for our protein. Yeah, that's not going to last long. That's just going to be like, we'll boost it up. Man, that sucks. How much is biofuel worth too? It's like a shit ton of medicinal herbs, right? Yeah. Like, I wouldn't want to... Like, it takes 4 to make 1 biofuel. Pretty expensive, if you ask me. Also need the nails out of there. Okay, so that's done. So that's nearly... We're nearly back at full power as well. Which I guess is good. Then this converts power into mass. So then, okay. Ah. Interesting, interesting. Alright, it's going to take a while for me to get it all down pat, but we'll get there eventually. Like, you know, it's just the way things are, I guess. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're gonna... I should have put it there. Fuck, oh well. We got a slightly bigger area. But anyway, guys and girls, that is all we got time for in today's episode. If you guys and girls liked it, remember to leave a like. If you want to see more Subsistence, hit that subscribe button. Check out all my social media links down in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching and have a lovely day. Alright, peace!